everybody. Here we are again in Kigali-Rwanda. Today I'm sitting with Flo Mwashimba.
Yes.
Right? And we're right outside her store. We're at the entrance of her store. She called it a Pima shop, and it's what she calls a zero waste store. So I would like Flo now to explain the concept of a store to me, online and bricks and mortar.
Right. Thank you, Colin. The concept Pima Zero Waste Shop. Actually, Pima first is a Swahili word that means to weigh.
To weigh?
Weigh, like you're weighing something.
Okay.
So that would mean either you're weighing your decisions about what kind of products you're buying, and it could also mean what we do here, which is weigh the products that you're buying, because it's a bulk food shop, right? And I am the founder of Kigali Farmers and Artisans Market, which has been in operation here in Kigali for over 4 years.
Okay.
Our main job is to support SMEs, local businesses that are focused on mainly Rwanda, but we have also expanded to support made in Africa producers.
Right. SMEs means
small, medium enterprises.
And enterprises.
Yes. But in our case, we work very closely, especially with the micro guys who are really starting out and they're trying to get their products out there to let people know about them. So we step in and we promote their products. Pre-COVID, we were doing physical farmers markets, and we're doing them the first Saturday of every month. Post-COVID, of course, that has changed with all the regulations from the government as well about gatherings. We were not having the markets. We moved the operations online. So if you go to Kigali Farmers and Artisans Market.com, you'll find a lot of our vendor products are online. But we felt this was not enough, because the more this whole COVID thing is going on, more and more people are also going online, which meant that inevitably it's like we're almost competing with the same people they're trying to support, because if they have an online shop and we're selling their products as well online, it somehow looks. I felt like our brand was getting lost in there, and we're not standing out, we're not offering the same value that we were offering before. So this is where the Pima idea comes in, right? So Pima is a brand by Kigali Farm, and we felt that opening a physical store could maximize our impact in the sense that we are able to do a lot more physical, because of the physical shop, we have like the drop-off points for recycled products.
Yes.
I'll show you that later, where you can drop off paper, plastic jars, and all these things. And the SMEs that we're working with, we have cycling partners. They have challenges of getting good packaging, good proper packaging, and environmentally friendly. They also, and that inevitably means that their products, sometimes they have something ready, but they don't have the packaging to be able to package it. They bring it to the Pima store, you can sell it in bulk. So we are selling the products per gram, right?
So you have some of those products?
Yes, we do have some products already. And so when we get some of these like plastic jars, glass jars, and all these things, milk cartons, they help in reducing or maintaining the production cost for the vendors that we are supporting. So there's a circle there, right?
Oh.
You can see that, right?
Yes, I can see the circle.
Yeah, so you bring the waste, we take them and give the upcycling partners, and in turn they continue the production of their products, which we in turn sell online and also in the physical store.
That's why you call it zero waste?
Yes. Yes, because the whole concept of zero waste is trying to reduce your impact on the environment.
Absolutely.
And we can't do without plastic, but we can look at ways we can minimize the usage of plastic. And if we have to use it, then how else can it be reused or recycled?
Instead of dumping it in the waste.
Exactly. So you will find that there's some products here that are in plastic, but we have them because we know exactly how they're going to go wrong or they'll come back.
You know the cycles, and you get them and you keep them.
Yes,
reusing them.
exactly. But those are minimal. We really want to try as much as possible not to have plastic, and yes, to just engage the community to partner with us, because this is a community effort. And the idea about having the drop-off points, it helps so many people, because I know for a fact, I'm one of them, buy a lot of margarine, butter, peanut butter, a lot of food stuff that is in plastic containers, and the plastic is tough. You know, it's not the light plastic, the single use, right?
Well, I believe the government here has some sort of a policy against plastic in this country. I think when I came, I think
The single-use plastics.
the single-use plastic.
Yes.
Okay.
The tougher plastics are allowed, but because they can be reused. But the single-use is like the water bottles.
Right. That's
The
mad.
PPs, yeah, that's the one that they are discouraging, and you know, but we still find them around, right? Even
Yes.
when you go to buy your water, the small water, you still find them because, of course, it's not easy to just change it in one day. I know they're really doing their best, and hopefully one, like currently I'll show you, the only water we sell here is from Skoll, which is the bottled water,
Yes.
and it's the only company doing that.
Right.
If you go to major supermarkets and you find other bottled water, the price point is very high. Not
Yes.
everyone can afford this, right? So you'll find that it's still something that needs to be worked on.
Okay.
It's not an overnight thing. It will take however long it takes, but it's being worked on at least. I know that. So we have now the online store, which we want to focus now on exportation of our vendor products. And I feel this is where we can be able to give them more value.
Now, when you say exportation of the vendor products,
Right. So we have a lot of artisans that we work with. You see here behind we have some of like the paintings,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Okay.
We have like the Imibongo here.
Yes.
This is a very distinct artwork for Rwanda and parts of Burundi. We have baskets, you
Yes.
know, so these artisanal kind of things, they're easier to export because different countries have different regulations when it comes to food stuff. It gets complicated very
So you could export this to foreign countries? easy.
Yeah, so now what we want to do is to be able to have the platform, like if you're in America or Canada, wherever you are around the globe, you can be able to come online and shop and buy these. So this is where we want to focus our efforts for the online. And then the store will be now for supporting locally. The focus will be on the local community.
All right.
You get me?
Yes.
So that's how the
Okay.
differentiation comes in, right?
Okay. So could we walk into the
Yes. Sure. So when you come in, this is the,
One second.
yeah.
Family, here's your contact information for the store. You could freeze the tape and take a picture of it. Okay.
So this is for Pima Zero waste, and this is for Kigali Farmers and Artisans Market.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna start in the food stuff section.
Yeah. So if you come this way, one of the biggest challenges when I wanted to open the store was getting gravity bins or bins that were maybe made out of glass or something more friendly. The cost was extremely expensive, very, very high. And we needed many of them. This is just like the beginning because the store just opened. We're only 1 week old right now.
Yes.
And this is not even anywhere near the full list of products that we want to have.
Okay, so
in the
these
store.
are plastic bins.
These are plastic bins, but they're tough, and we can be able to reuse them.
Yes, they're
Often,
reusable. That's the most usable.
Yes,
You just wash them and put and keep.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So and then the measuring cups, we're using recycled tins. Everything here actually in the store, as you see it now, the pallets,
Right.
everything
It's reusable.
we got them reused. Like they're not new. We got them from businesses that were.
So you're part of that cycle chain that reuse.
Exactly. So we wanted to make sure that we are not having like a carpenter making a new product because wood, we know that trees is another area, destruction of trees is another area that we really need to look at, right?
So what do you have what are you selling in here?
So we have all kinds of rice, flour, sugar, salt, spices. So like for example, here we have different kinds of rice. We have the long grain rice here. Here we have basmati rice. On this side we have jasmine rice. We have babanu rice, Tanzania rice, short grain rice. You know, when it comes to flour, we have the whole wheat flour, brown flour, almond flour, pumpkin flour. You know, so we are trying to have a variety of products products.
Right.
Many of these are locally sourced,
Yes.
but you will find that a lot of the products, especially like up here, like these are imported, the teas.
The teas. I see you have eggs.
Yes.
And it's from the organic farm?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say organic, but they try to use natural methods of farming.
Natural methods of farming.
Yes.
Right.
So we have a lot of products there like this, as you see, like some of the jars I was telling you that are plastic, but we already know the upcycling partners we can give them to. And thank God the community has been very responsive. You've come now when people, the upcycling partners have taken already what was deposited, but last week this place was full with people having brought back their plastics and their jars and everything, and our vendors are really happy about that.
So let me ask you,
Yeah.
are you the only marketer like this in Kigali with a retail zero waste store? Because I haven't seen any of it, that's what I'm saying.
Well, as far as I know, yes.
Yes, okay.
Though if you go to the local market, you can't be able to buy products as well. Because we are charging here like, we are measuring per gram. We want you to buy according to your pocket, and we want you to come with your own containers and your own bags and everything.
That's
right?
what I was getting to.
Yes.
Right.
And at the market they do that, but there's no focus on zero waste really. You can go with
No regular market. Don't have to focus on
no.
it.
So for us, it's like we really want to focus. You come with all the jars that you're keeping at home, and so the concept is that we weigh first the jar,
Yes.
and you have our digital scales here. So you weigh, we put for you the product, you come and weigh,
Right.
and
Right. So
yeah,
you don't have to buy exactly a pound or something. You
No.
buy whatever you need.
no, and this works so well because, for example, you come and find for like the other day a lady sold coconut flour, and she's like, oh, how do you use this? And then you explain,
Right.
but somebody wants to just take a little bit to go and try it out. So you can buy
You could buy
200 grams and be like, okay, let me go try this out and see how it works,
Okay.
right?
All right. Now we have cans here.
Yeah, so we have, these are, we're getting them from South Africa. And these are sort of like complementing what, in Rwanda we can't find so many fruits,
Right.
different kinds of fruits and some products.
Yes.
And as you can see here, we have like,
You have pears.
yeah, here we sold out of the peaches. We have peaches here.
Yes.
That's why the space is empty.
Okay, can you pick up one of these? This says here, Liberty Select Sweet Corn.
Right.
Right, so this is corn, right?
You have here the pineapple slices.
Pineapple slices.
Right.
Okay, all right.
You get here like the pear house in syrup.
Pear house in syrup.
Right.
Okay.
And we have many more.
This is strawberry jam.
Yes, so
Yes.
this is because we want to also cater for the small businesses
Yes.
that are producing, like bakers and whatever, and they can't afford to buy directly from manufacturer who might have a very high MOQ, minimum order quantity.
So they can come here.
They can come here and buy as per
Right.
the, so if you find something like jam or kidney beans
Yes.
or tomato paste in the big tins,
Yes.
they're thinking about the small business. Of course.
So you're positioning yourself like a niche market.
Right.
That's what you're positioning yourself.
Yeah, I'm definitely niche. I mean, some people thought I was crazy because not only do I strictly work with made in Rwanda, made in Africa, nothing here is from outside the continent.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful.
I've already created
Beautiful.
a niche.
That's Pan-Africanism.
Yes.
Oh my
and
God.
then now you go even further, and I'm saying that I'm working with SMEs. Mostly SMEs.
Again, SMEs is
small, medium enterprises.
Enterprises.
Right.
Okay.
Of course, being a store, people will ask you for milk. Nyaki is not, it's a big corporate company, you know them.
Yes.
And these guys these are the guys I was telling you for the water. So it's the only water we sell, the bottled water.
Yes.
So you have the mineral water and you have the sparkling water.
Sparkling water.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you come to this side, now this is where
These are your powders here, turmeric and all this
the
sort of stuff.
spices, yes.
Spices, turmerics.
Yeah.
Right.
And we
right.
have more unique things that I know you won't find anywhere. Like for example, this pink peppercorns.
Yes.
You're not getting these. I've not seen them anywhere else.
Right. Okay.
We have like the caraway. We just have an assortment of spices.
Assortment of things.
Yeah, and this is just the beginning.
Avocado oil.
We have avocado oil here.
Right.
We have pumpkin oil, passion fruit oil, sunflower oil.
Right.
And then when you come to this side, now you have your hand sanitizer, your general purpose. These are the soaps.
These are the soaps here.
Yeah, so this is dishwashing, so general
And you
purpose.
can buy what quantity you want and take it home with you.
Yes, like right now, when you came, you saw the guys who are here, the customers.
Yes.
They just tapped the soap, what they needed.
Oh.
They just wanted oil and soap.
Oh, that's what they want.
Yes.
Oh,
and
I
they
see.
filled their containers, we tapped the oil and we tapped the soap.
Okay.
And I think I should also show you this side before we. Here we have now all kinds of seeds, grains
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
You know, like blue poppy seeds,
Okay.
pistachio nuts, macadamia. We have these red and shelled macadamia nuts we're getting from a local farmer.
Okay.
And these are really popular already.
So you're driving the local economy in a clean way.
Yes. These
That's
are
purpose.
popular, especially because of the kids. You know, cracking.
Yes.
This is a fun activity.
Right.
Cracking them and getting to eat, right? Now, when you come this side now, we also have, you know, we have a problem with getting cheeses and stuff.
Yes.
So we have a selection of cheeses.
Ah.
From halloumi, Gouda, mozzarella, goat cheese, blue cheese, mascarpone, parmesan.
Yes.
All these we're getting.
I don't want to say dairy, but that's your section here.
Yes. We're getting all this from Kenya. And we also have our frozen meats, like your sausages and bacon.
Ah, okay.
These are frozen samosas.
Right.
So I know a lot of people love samosas, but the whole process of making every time is frustrating.
It's frustrating.
This is a made in Rwanda company that is now making the samosas. So you just buy the 6-pack and all you do is fry.
Made in Africa, folks.
Yep.
It's all made in Africa.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
here is our more storage for.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see your clothing section now.
Right.
This is consumables, and this is your apparel and.
I think this is another place that is very important. This is where now we have our compostable containers here.
Oh, these are combustible containers.
Yeah, so
Right.
most people look at them and they're like, hey, this is plastic. No, this is made out of plant material.
Oh, so you can
Yes.
burn this.
Yes.
Ah.
I wouldn't advocate for burning though. I would say put it in your compost.
Oh, put in your
Yeah,
compost.
just chop it up and
And
put
put in your
it. But
compost.
again, it's reusable.
It's
So you can
just
use it.
right.
Yeah, you can use it. So we have these compostable forks, we have the wooden spoons, the bowls.
Right.
So in case you don't have a container, you forget to bring.
So if I'm giving a party, I can come and buy this all. This is good for an event or a party or something.
Yes.
You can serve this very economically
Exactly.
and reuse it.
Exactly.
Right.
And these are also good for hot and cold use.
Cold use.
Yes, you
Good
can
for
put
soup. Yes.
You can
Okay.
put ice cream,
Whatever
yogurt,
you want.
whatever you want.
Okay.
So you come this side, and now these are the vendors that we are supporting. We are supporting some of the vendors that we are supporting online, and we've been supporting physically. Now they have their products in the store.
Okay.
And my God, it's a lot.
These are
from the baskets.
right. These are household products. Some of these are some clothing.
Yes.
Right. Some
So
of
we
these are
have
some
pottery.
pottery here.
We have these are different kinds of bags, luggage tags.
Right.
You have what do you call this?
Table mats.
Table mats. Yeah.
Bags. You know.
Yes.
All sorts of stuff here.
These are kids' toys.
Kids toys. Right.
You know, puzzles. And this one actually is also popular amongst people who want to carry a souvenir. So it's a puzzle map that is of Africa, Rwanda, and Kigali.
Kigali puzzle map.
3-in-1 map.
Let me say, family, when you come to Rwanda, you have to come to this store. This has to be a gift shop that you're going to come to.
Yes, actually,
Okay.
we tried to look at the products that if somebody came and they wanted to get as a gift or something, there are things you can easily.
Exactly.
You won't miss something.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
This is a designer that we're supporting as well.
Right.
He's a high-end brand, but his work is extremely good.
Right.
You know?
Let us see some of it.
Yes,
See?
sure. And he sources his materials from France, but he does all the stitching here.
All,
You know?
Okay.
So you can tell because most people when they come, they're like, okay. And this is like one of the dresses that people always ask about. They're like, where is he getting his material from? Because you know you can't get this kind of material here, right?
Right.
And so he does some very exquisite work. Like the craftsmanship is really on
This
point.
is custom made stuff all the way.
It is.
This is custom made stuff all the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know?
Okay.
He's called Urban
Oben.
Tea.
And he's in Kigali.
He's here in Kigali.
All right.
Yeah. So you come this side and you have your baskets.
Baskets, traditional baskets.
The traditional Rwandan
baskets
way of,
right.
And these guys here, Kigali Deaf Art Gallery,
Mm-hmm.
our business, we're all inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care whether you're disabled or whatever nationality, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have a passion and a drive and you're falling in the category that we're working with,
Mm-hmm.
then you're welcome in our system. And Kigali Deaf Art Gallery is one company that we've worked with for quite a long time.
Right.
They produce very good work. Actually, all the paintings you see here, and this is one popular. This I believe will go very soon because every time people come in, they just love it.
Uh-huh.
So all the paintings and the artworks and this is
Right.
done by.
Let me ask you a question. Are you working with any of the women groups? Because there are many women groups here in Kigali.
Yes. So we have a database of over 210 vendors, and I would say 90% of them are women.
Ah.
Yeah, 90% are women, and in that category, again, majority are the youth, people living with disabilities, and the women. So like all together in that 90%.
Let me look at the camera system. Delta Sigma Theta. I'm after you guys. This is where you need to come and work with the women groups here and people like Flo.
Yeah.
Delta Sigma Theta. Dorcas Washington and Beverly Smith. You guys run Delta Sigma Theta. Please, please, please come to Rwanda and see what's going on here. I know you work with women groups all over, but here it is I was telling you guys about. So there we are.
Yeah, and I'm the founder, I'm a lady. I employ ladies. I
There
love working with
you go.
ladies.
You hear that, Delta Sigma Theta?
Because
Okay.
like this is lady, it's run by women. This is run by women cooperatives.
That's what I say, yeah. Women cooperatives. I keep saying groups, but they're in cooperatives.
Yes, all these jackets, the dresses, all this. In fact, here, there are only 2 men.
Ah.
Everything else is from
By women who
Yes.
drive the women economy.
Yeah, of course we're not shutting the men out.
No, but
We need them as well. But it somehow, the market, and I wouldn't lie, when I started, I wasn't focused on like, oh, it has to be men or women. For me, I just wanted first anyone who has a passion about promoting made in Rwanda and made in Africa. It just so happens that my business model or style of working seems to be attracting quite a number of women.
of course.
Yeah, so a lot of women seem to come, and I'm happy to support them.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So you come here, we have this wall hangings are also quite, just a continuation of that. And these are the goggles that I was mentioning, which is a distinct artwork. And you can be able to see the different kinds of ways people play with the patterns. They're mostly geometrical shapes.
Yes.
This particular artisan has taken some liberties to kind of play around with some, like this gold and black is not something you normally see, but this triangle shape is actually a distinct pattern.
Now tell me, if I'm abroad and I want to get some of the stuff, I'm not coming to Rwanda anytime soon. I go online too.
So currently these products are not yet online.
These products are online.
But we are planning to put them online.
You're planning to put them online?
Yeah, it's just open. And we are just trying to make sure we are settled down on the physical side.
Yes.
And then we want to now have everything that is in the shop, you can actually get them online.
Online?
Yes.
You're not at that point yet, but you're getting there.
Yes.
You're going to have it.
But currently we do have some baskets and few things that you can get online, even the soaps, because this artisanal soaps, everyone keeps asking about them as well. It's a woman-led company.
Let's go together.
Yes. There's Kanaka.
Yes.
As you can see, there's a chocolate rosemary.
This is bathroom soap.
Yes, but you can also use it hand wash, whatever.
Yeah. I used to buy some stuff like that. Yeah.
But they use natural products, and some of their sales goes towards making panty liners and pads, which they distribute to schools. So I love their concept, and that's why I love supporting them. So you'll find even they have these lotion bars, right? So for your friends when they come, these are mosquito repellent lotion bars that you can just, shampoo and conditioner bars. They have the charcoal powders, the face and body scrubs, and everything here that you. Yeah, so some of these products you can actually get them online. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Well, we're gonna shut this. Oh, sorry. We're gonna shut this down now. And this is again Flo. Say your last name again.
Mwashimba.
Mwashimba
And I have to mention, by the way, this coming Saturday we have we are going to do our first farmers market after outside on the grounds.
Right. Hopefully booming.
Even if it rains, we're doing it.
You're gonna
The rain is not stopping.
Okay, all right. So the address, location.
Yes, we are at KG 599, house gate number 18.
KG 599, gate number 18.
Yes.
In what part of town?
Rugando.
Rugando.
The same road as Soleluna restaurant. I think many people know the Italian restaurant.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And on Saturday from 12, we'll have the farmers market.
You have a farmers market.
Yes, a mini farmers. So you'll have more of these artisanal products, some fresh fruits and veggies, and of course you can be able to shop at the shop.
Okay, great. Well, man, that was a tour. We're gonna shut this down now. We're gonna want to say thanks to Flo and talking about recycling, driven by women. What more could you ask, Fran? When you come to Rwanda, you have to come in. I'll bring you in. Ladies, when you come to Rwanda, I'll make sure that you come here. All right?
You're very welcome.
Okay, this is Colin Roach signing out today.